This is Matthew Cratter from Bitcoin University, and today I wanted to answer the question, is your crypto funding Bitcoin FUD? In other words, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or attacks on Bitcoin. This is based on a comment from Russ Bilderback in which he says, on a serious note, I wonder if most maxis, most Bitcoin maximalists, know that the vast majority of people who deal with or hold shipcoins, in other words, altcoins, also have the vast majority of their holdings in Bitcoin. Yes, I'm actually quite aware of this, and I think it's one of the most irrational stances that anyone can take, which is why I wanted to make today's video. If the vast majority of your savings are stored in Bitcoin, then why in the world would you want to help to fund attacks on Bitcoin? So for example, if you own Cardano, you're helping to fund Charles Hoskinson's propaganda machine against Bitcoin, in which he calls for an end to Bitcoin mining, and he wants to convert all existing Bitcoin into wrapped Bitcoin that can then live on networks like Ethereum and Cardano, and he talks about how bad proof of work is for the environment. If you've bought ADA, this is the sort of attack that you're funding. Or if you own XRP, for example, you are actually also helping to fund one of the most deceptive and nastiest attacks on Bitcoin. This is a campaign in which Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen, partnered with Greenpeace to try to attack Bitcoin and encourage it to move to a much weaker consensus mechanism, proof of stake. You can see them on Twitter, for example, change the code, clean up Bitcoin. And recently they've been running an advertising campaign in New York City, projecting images of Bitcoin, showing how evil it is and showing how it consumes too much electricity. And you can see this propaganda right here. So by purchasing XRP, you're actually helping to fund this attack, and this very misleading attack on Bitcoin, in which they don't even get the facts correct. If you're enjoying this video so far, I just ask you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also leave a comment. Now, if you own ETH, you're also helping to fund many attacks on Bitcoin's proof of work consensus mechanism and its supposed environmental impact. Just as the XRP people are trying to attack Bitcoin for the same thing, you are also helping to fund propaganda that proof of stake is a better consensus mechanism than proof of work, and you're helping to pay for lobbyists that get sent to Washington, D.C. And you're also helping to fund Vitalik Buterin to put out propaganda about decarbonization. If you want to know what's really happening with Bitcoin and the environment, I'll link to this playlist below in which I talk extensively about Bitcoin mining and how it can actually help the environment. Next, crypto. If you own Hex, you've actually fallen for one of the worst and dumbest pump and dumps of all time and gotten completely wrecked in 2023. Hex is down approximately 50% this year, while Bitcoin is up 82%. So the opportunity cost of being in Hex and not being in Bitcoin has been devastating. If you own Hex, you're also helping to fund Richard Hart's lavish lifestyle and his attacks on Bitcoin. Here's his lavish, gauche lifestyle. And here is one of many videos in which he talks about how Bitcoin is outdated tech and how it's complete garbage, etc. And so if you own Hex, you're also helping to fund these sort of attacks. And if 90% of your money is in Bitcoin, why in the world would you want to help to fund any attacks on Bitcoin? If you've bought any of these tokens, Cardano, XRP, Hex, ETH, you're actively helping to fund people who want to drive down the value of your Bitcoin. And by contrast, when you dump your tokens, your Cardano or XRP or Hex or ETH, and sell them, exchange them for Bitcoin, you're actually actively hurting these projects while helping Bitcoin and helping to defund this anti-Bitcoin propaganda. And so if Bitcoin is the vast majority of your portfolio holdings, the real question is why you haven't already dumped those other tokens that are funding attacks on Bitcoin. You should flush those shipcoins down the toilet where they belong. I thought the other half of Russ Bilderback's comment was also interesting. Most, if not all, the altcoin YouTubers and crypto traders are very open about the fact that at least 50% and usually much higher of their total crypto holdings are actually in BTC. Most have 90% or more in BTC. And this makes it even more sinister because these are the same people who are making a lot of money, people like BitBoy, where they'll do a dedicated review for $35,000, a YouTube interview for $40,000, making quite a bit of money selling and propagandizing and marketing these garbage coins. And that's great if he's then converting it to Bitcoin. I'm not sure if BitBoy is smart enough to be doing that, but if they are, this is even more sinister. If you spend any time on crypto YouTube, you know that this is what most of the channels are like. They say, I love Bitcoin, buy my Shipcoin. They're being secretly funded to propagandize and market these tokens. And then that's great if they convert it into Bitcoin, but they're actually also helping to retard the Bitcoin revolution. Invest Answers is another scammer, in my opinion, that you should avoid, who pretends to like Bitcoin and then uses that to get people into things like Celsius, where he made, according to Corey Clipson's calculation, Invest Answers made approximately $443,000 in referral fees, leading his followers into Celsius, where they all got wrecked. So this is the very, very sinister side of crypto YouTube. I think this meme from Orange Pill Willie that was shared with me by Satoshi's pet really sums it up well, where you have all of the venture capital groups and all of the coins with their pre-mines. You have companies like Polychain, companies like A16Z, Andreessen Horowitz, Pantera, DCG, etc., and they vomit out their crypto tokens. They market them through crypto YouTube, and then you have the crypto noobs down here walking around with toilets on their heads, being prepared to receive the garbage, the crap that is being unlocked from these VC funds, so that wealthy people can benefit by dumping garbage tokens on crypto noobs. I think this pretty much sums up crypto YouTube. It's one of the better memes that I've seen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I publish my next video. And let me know your questions and comments in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.